like, yeah, totally. Like, you mean with this group? That's like down to the budget and flights and overweight stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if you use different machines, you know, and of course it sounds different a little bit, but you can achieve a certain energy. You know what I mean? Like, for example, maybe I can explain to you when we played in Taiwan in August. We thought, okay, like we had some stuff hired because we couldn't bring everything. So I said to the guy, okay, how about maybe you give us, I don't know what you can get there, but like maybe like a Nord lead, two or something like that.
Something common.
And then we got like this reply back, oh, we're so sorry, we can't get one, but we can get this old synth. We're really embarrassed. A Korg MS-20, and I was like, okay, that's like way better.
Yeah.
You know, like, I didn't even, you know, you not ask for stuff like this usually. So, but for them, it was like almost like trash or something. It seems like, I mean, in Asia, a lot of the Roland and Korg stuff is around. On Yamaha, like, you know, it's around more. It's so you have to then in the moment think. I mean, I know the machines, so use it in a different way. And the Korg MS-20, for example, you just do different types of noise, you know, with it. But I think at the end of the day, if you know the LFOs and the, you know, all the different, like the various parts, then you can add an element to the show. Even if you're talking about noise and sound effects, that makes sense. Because I know what I want as an end result. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So for me it's rather, what I never really did so much was this whole trial and error thing. You know, that to me that's like, this is how monkeys learn. Like, so to me, like, sometimes there is an element of that, of course, in there. Especially when you get used to a new piece of equipment. Because you can't predict everything.
Sure.
You know, that's really great. You mean like what we have to have on stage all the time? I mean, certain samplers, we prefer Akai samplers, for example. Usually we bring that stuff.
Okay.
You know, like all the MPC. And his one is like more like, what do you have on there? Like all these sounds and some beats and, you know, I don't know how much memory you have on this.
I had the upgrade installed.
Okay.
But I don't have any external tails.
But he didn't even know the MPC is a sequencer.
Yeah. I played it all by hand.
Yeah. Okay, I have to make a beat.
Yeah.
Hey, you can store this information.
You can press
really?
play.
I was playing this.
Reverse recording.
No, you can press play on an MPC, man. I would like to hit it. Why would you want to press play on a machine like that?
It's like a drum, you know. For example, with the 909, you know, we also sometimes use the Yomox, the X-Bass, the old one, and I felt like with the filter, like also from them, the little black thing, I don't know what it's called.
T-resonator?
Is it called like that? There's a new version with a delay.
Yeah, t-resonator.
Okay, and if you really distort the X-Bass with this, it sounds really good. Like, I mean, it's like almost the same as if I would feed the 909 through that. Like, I mean, not exactly the same, but it has the same effect live. But you should, you know, you have to really figure out like the tuning and stuff to set the decay so you can kind of imitate it.
Yeah.
But I think with the distortion, you get away with it. So that's, for example, a way out if we can't bring the 909, if we can't get one. Sometimes I think with the modular stuff and the quad, you have to be very. It's very subtle, you know, like if you change one thing a little bit, like, because what people sometimes think is like, okay, I crank everything, and then it sounds not good, you know.
The face, man.
No, but that's the thing with modular stuff. Yeah, I'm using the Vostok, that analog solutions thing on stage for this tour. I had this really good patch, and during the set I was. To go back to the machines when there are parts where CX and Nick do a song or something, and I have to control everything because we all change positions all the time. Like so, everybody at some point is behind the stuff. It's like Kraftwerk or something. Like Kraftwerk. So
you guys are exactly like Kraftwerk.
yeah. It's just, we just can't get it together. So basically, and this was really fucked up. Like I put the microphone on the thing, and the next time I grab it and rip up one cable, and it's like it was like impossible to get a patch back like that made sense.
Yeah.
With all the strobes, you go like and you know, so it just made this one like silly sound, but it drove people kind of crazy. So you have to go with this in the moment. So, but you know that's a good example of how you have like a complex patch, and just one element changes, and it goes from earthquake, you know, wall of noise to like a little B sound, which is really thin and shitty.
Yeah. Chris, Alec just gave me an example of a volatile piece of equipment. He gave me an example of like potential hazards on your rig.
Oh, shit is a hazard. Don't plug none of my shit.
He's like the master of chaos.
Yeah, it's a
You're the
chaos.
master of chaos.
Yeah, I have a cassette, a 90-minute normal bias cassette tape. That's the Chaos Master, not the pad, but it's random sounds I got from the Merrill Lynch library of sounds, and lasers and farts and burps and bombs and ghosts and ghouls, and I play it through the whole show.
Hey,
but I only turn it up at random points. I never know what's gonna happen. I never know what sound is gonna come up on that tape. It could be Vincent Price at the end of Thriller, or it could be Sun Ra.
Exactly, and they came up in the completely wrong moment at the London show. I do this like intense speech, and then suddenly it's but it was quite cool. But it's good, you know, it's a good element because it's unpredictable. You need that kind of stuff in Atari Teenage Riot, otherwise it's too controlled.